All right, what's up, everybody? I was definitely off my game today. Missed a few trades. I actually ended up not taking any trades today. Um, but I did trade in TS Trader. I did really good there, ironically. But in my live account, I didn't take any trades. Just missed a lot of setups. Not really sure, what was going on with me there. But let's get into the charts today. Looking at the daily. After that bounce to end up to close out the year, we traded back down a little bit, and now we're rotating higher, coming back up into this, the little area of resistance here. Um, I don't know why I got that up there. I think I was using that for something else. So we're trading up into this area of resistance here, with the size of this counter, depending on how the rest of the day goes. It definitely looks like we're going to trade higher into January. Um, at least for a few days. I don't remember a couple of days ago I said, when we were up in one of these days, I said it's not likely that we would just keep trading bullish, that we would come back and at least retest and bounce higher, or we could even, we could have traded lower, which looks like that's not going to happen. So we can either do the first one I drew. We turn around, we start trading bullish, after today, or we can trade a little bullish and then start trading sideways for a while. So there's a couple of things that the market can do from here. Of course, we won't know until it happens. So that's the daily. Coming into the price action for today, we had this, looking at this 5-minute chart. We had this little area of consolidation, leading up to the bell, and then we kind of popped out of here, in the first 5 minutes, and we kind of chopped around, with this move here. This then we traded up. This area here would be the high of yesterday. We traded up into the high of yesterday, broke it a little bit, and as you can see, we retested it. I missed this move. Actually, this one, in order for this one to have worked out for me because of how choppy it was, I would have had to, risk a lot, more than what I've been doing, what I've been risking lately, per trade. So if I took it in a paper trade and it ended up being a loser. So it's just one of those hindsight things where, one of those shoulda, woulda, coulda situations where, I really didn't miss anything there. But this one, once I saw it rolling over, I stopped watching it for a while, and it was, just trading bearish. And then when I looked back up, I saw it had popped back bullish, really strong, and I missed where I would have had an entry. So I would have had to, in order to catch this move, which is the move that I should have caught today, I would have had to, had been placing really aggressive orders, and in anticipation of a move, instead of just trying to be reactive to whatever the market is doing. And so I missed this one. I actually did try to get in late, but the price action was so strong at this time, I couldn't get in at a reasonable place. So I just let it go, and it ended up, continuing to climb higher, really strong. So I didn't want to chase it, so I ended up missing out on that move. And by this time, I actually had got in my feelings. So it's not good to trade when you're emotional, because upset about this, the first area where where it could have been a winner had I just risked a lot, and then I missed the second opportunity here, which would have been a winner no matter what I risked. Missing those two, with how yesterday turned out, I was also off my game yesterday. So with all of that, what I'm saying, the emotions had creeped in, and it's not good to trade when you're emotional. So I stepped away for a while, and I haven't been trading since. I've just been watching mostly, for I've just been watching, ever since that, I missed that second play really. Once I came back to my desk, and it looks like we've already had a pretty decent run. Even if you look back for today's future session as a whole, this is a pretty decent run. I think we're up. Let's see, we're currently up almost 4%. So it definitely makes sense that the momentum has slowed down. So I would prefer, if I was to, I'm done for today, but if I was to look for another trade, I would prefer for some kind of pullback. But if this is the high up, that the high of that resistance, or this is that area of resistance. So if we break that area, and of course, I will definitely be looking for a retest. If we do, it could keep going beyond that. Just thinking about the sentiment, there will be some people trying to go short here, and if it breaks that, then there will be a lot of stops up there that that we could that bullish traders will be able to take advantage of and push the market higher. And then you get all the people, all the followers, jumping on board after that pop. So after breaking it, after breaking into a new high for the day. So if we break this area and we retest it well, then it doesn't really have to retest. But if we break this area, it definitely has the potential to keep running a little bit to close out the week. All right, so but for me, just because I'm not in the right state of mind, and plus I've been off my game for the last couple of days, I'm just gonna I'm done for the day, and I'm just gonna take the weekend to reset. Overall, for the week I'm down. I'm red like $20, so that's not really that bad. In the grand scheme of things. So I'm just gonna take the weekend to reset, work on some things, and also I'll be posting that video for Sierra chart this weekend. Just doing a quick overview and how I use the platform. So be on the lookout for that. And other than that, I will see you guys Monday. Have a good weekend. All right, one thing real quick, I forgot. I just now realized that I forgot to do one thing. I forgot to go over the trades I took in TS Trader. Alright, so as you can see, I did much better in TS Trader. I think I was done before 11 at least. Let's see, this one was at 10:20, and this other one I was out of it by 10:30. So yeah, I did much better in TS Trader. Walked away with $705. It's kind of that also frustrated me as well, because I was struggling. I think I've had this for a few months. I've been in the Topstep Trader for a few months, and I was struggling so much to try to pass step one of the combine, and then just over the last few weeks. Over the last couple of weeks. So we go back and we add up all the numbers. You see that 700 today. Yesterday was, I was just part of me, being off my game as well. But I went down. I lost 300 yesterday. But the days before that, we had 526, 381, 940. So ever since I, broke that rule and blew out the account, I've been, having really good days, and with the Topstep platform. With the TST platform, and had I and I would have actually ended up passing step one had I been trading like that the whole time. So that's another thing. Like, it just shows that my struggles are mostly mental, and I don't just it's weird because there's no risk involved with TS Trader. So but for me to struggle so bad with trying to get a funded account, and then when I ineligible to get a funded account, then all of a sudden, I'm trading really well. It's that mental thing is just gone, but I don't know. So anyway, with all of that, that's how I ended up being, frustrated like halfway through the morning session, and I, just stopped trading after I missed that second I stopped looking at the charts after I missed that second trade. So anyway, just I just remembered I forgot to go over this stuff, so I wanted to go ahead and um, share that with you guys. So once again, I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good weekend.